creating together. Today's episode, The Magic Forest and Nature's Heroes. In the magic forest, where the birds sang, the flowers bloomed, the trees whispered ancient secrets, and the animals shared bonds of friendship, there was a village inside the forest called Patashaw. Among the inhabitants was Tulu, a young hero who talked to the winds and loved nature deeply. He had a special talent. He could talk to animals. Many birds and animals lived in this special forest. Millions of fish swam in the rivers. On the banks of the rivers, alligators rested, sunbathed, feeding and observing the surrounding landscape.
Tulu loved watching nature and took great care of the animals. He was very sad when anything bad happened to any of them. One day, while walking through the forest, Tulu came across a wounded wild boar that belonged to his friend Kaipora, who used to ride it when she visited the village. He then realized that the harmony of the place was threatened and his eyes grew sad. He encountered invaders who were cutting down the trees and burning the land, leaving a trail of destruction wherever they went, devastating nature and threatening the balance of the forest. The animals were losing their homes, and the inhabitants of the Patashaw village were being forced to abandon that sacred place.
Tulu needed to do something to save the inhabitants and the animals that lived there. So with his powers, he asked the wind to call all his friends to help save the forest.
Sassy came hopping along on his swift legs. Kuka arrived with her joy and cunning. Kaipora, the great guardian of the forest, also came to their aid.
They planned a way to scare off all the invaders. Sassy, wearing his magic hat, created whirlwinds and illusions to confuse the invaders. Kuka, with her secret ingredients, brewed powerful potions that turned the invaders into gnomes. Tulu and Kaipora asked the winds for help to extinguish the flames and summoned the forest animals to join forces. The two mounted the jaguars and led the attack, while the birds flew around and the monkeys jumped from tree to tree, scaring off the intruders. Together, they faced all the invaders who were destroying the forest, bravely confronting every danger and challenge that came in their way, determined to win at any cost. Joining forces, they managed to protect their home, the animals and the forest, driving out the invaders. The inhabitants of the Patashaw village were very happy and grateful. And so, in the magical forest, Tulu and her friends will always be ready to protect their home as heroes of nature, preserving the harmony and beauty of the world in which they live.